What's going on, guys? Isaiah or /Wood24 here. Today, bringing you another trophy guide in ABZU. Today, I'll be going over the second half of the Collector Trophy. And for this trophy, you need to find all of the secret shells and add them to your collection. So this is the second half of the guide, which is going to be shells number 10 through number 19. And I'll have timestamps in the description box below if you're just looking for a specific shell. Yesterday I uploaded numbers 1 to number 9, so if you're looking for some of the ones in the earlier chapters, that is what you're going to want to look for. So we're going to start out here with shell number 10. It's right after the part where you swim alongside the big blue whales. And they're going to come up here with all of these sort of triangular mine things. If you swim up a bit to your left, kind of up here on top of this rocky ridge, inside of this skeleton will be our 10th shell. So our next shell will be after that part. You're going to come up here where you have to free the great white shark from some debris. Before this, you have to activate like 2 generator type things and then to like open a door. So you're going to come up here and free the shark from the debris, and then he's going to swim away. And then right from there, you're just going to swim forward a bit. And then, as you'll see here, up and to your right, just kind of hiding up on a little ledge, will be shell number 11. So, continuing on now with shell number 12. That's going to be not too long after that last part with the shark. And you're going to come up here with this part with a bunch of the sort of towers blowing out some black smoke. I really don't know what to call that. But you're going to have to swim down really far to the bottom of the ocean floor. And then as you're swimming down, you're going to see here kind of just a bit to the right, kind of hiding on another little ledge, will be our 12th shell. A lot of these ones in the second half aren't too difficult to find. They're in pretty easy spots. Not like in the first half where they're kind of hiding in the middle of nowhere. So shells 13 and 14 will be in chapter 6 here, which is the underwater city sort of part. Number 13 will be right near the beginning of the underwater city. What you're going to actually have to do is swim up to the surface of the water, and then climb up here on top of this like staircase thing. It's right after the very first part where you jump. You make the big jump into the water. But as you'll see here, you kind of swim up to the surface, climb on top of this staircase, and then just kind of walk forward, and you'll see here, right here on this area above the water, is shell number 13. So right after that, just jump down to your right back into the water. Now we can go and find shell number 14. It's actually going to be another part where you have to swim above the surface. So you're going to kind of jump off from where 13 was located, and then swim to your right. And then come up here on this part where you have to climb up out of the water once again. And then you're going to just walk directly forward through this waterfall into this kind of little hidden area in the back. This one can be kind of hard to find because you're obviously not really looking back here. But just walk through the waterfall and then jump into the water underneath the lily pads and other green stuff. And then right here will be shell number 14. So just 4 more shells to go. Actually, no. 5 more shells to go. Shell number 15 will be in the second half of the underwater city chapter. Going to make the big jump off of the ledge into the water below. And then if you just swim to the surface right after you do that and swim out of it, this is another one that is located above the surface of the water. So just kind of jump off the ledge, swim out a bit, and then right on top of here, this kind of little platform area with the trees, and the nice waterfall in the distance will be shell number 15. So our next 2 shells will be in the final part of the game, where you are glowing in sort of a golden color, and the great white shark and you have to swim around and destroy all of the triangular mines finally. 16 will be out of the water actually once again. You just kind of swim up here onto the surface, and then hold square down for a really long time, just while kind of treading water right below the shell. That will be your 16th shell. Shell number 17 and number 18 will be right here in this part. where you kind of jump out of the water there with the whales. If right after that you go to your right side and just kind of swim around, you'll see here the shell once again out of the water. So what you kind of want to have to do to get this shell is just get some momentum and then jump out of the water, and once you do that, press square at the exact same time. So not really too difficult of a one to get there, but just kind of have to get the timing down. And now just 2 more shells to go. Shell number 18 will be not too far away from shell number 17. This is where you get the Arctic Explorer trophy. You swim out here onto this sort of iceberg out on the left side of this area. If you've seen my Arctic Explorer video, which you should definitely go and watch if you haven't yet, will already have collected this shell. But you just swim out here to your left instead of the right side where the other shell was located. And then here on this iceberg with all the penguins and this polar bear, right where I'm standing, will be shell number 18. So we have just 1 more shell to go, and it's actually in the credits of the game. After you beat the game, you'll just kind of be swimming around the credits with the shark, not really doing too much. But if you just wait like 15-20 seconds for the screen to slowly rotate to your right, you will see the last shell right there sitting on top of a rock, and that will be all 19 of our secret shells in ABZU. That will get you your collector trophy, and that is to add all secret shells to your collection. Guys, if my collector trophies have helped you out at all, if my collector trophy guides have helped you out at all, be sure to leave a like, be sure to watch my other ABZU videos, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. But as always, thanks for watching.